Hello, welcome to my first keyboard review. Today we'll be reviewing the Dark Alien K710. We got the box pretty damaged, but that shouldn't really be a problem. It's a 71 key keyboard with tasteful RGB, detachable wire, ergonomic profile, very clear legends, and a compound 66 key design, even though the keyboard says it's a 71 key design. I got it in a white color and an off-brand blue clicky switches. It cost me a mere 700 pesos or about $14. But it does have other colors such as black, pink, blue, and mixed black, and other switches such as off-brand red linears and brown tactiles. On Shopee, it's actually called the Mogi K710, but if you check the box, it actually just says Dark Alien. Not sure what happened there. Unboxing the box itself, we'll see the keyboard, protected by a thin layer of foam. Not sure if it's there to protect it, but probably doesn't do a good job. The keyboard itself has two levels of foot stands, OEM marks that make me believe that there's a wireless version out there. Very rigid design, and a weird rattling sound. We'll see what's in that later. It comes with a USB Type A to Type C cable. Very well constructed, as you can see. Also, an instruction manual on how to use the missing keys that aren't included in the keyboard. Pretty useful. Now let's see how she types. It has a nice taste of RGB, which has 5 sections of static colors and side glows of RGB. It has about 9 different modes, but the manual lists a lot more. My favorite ones are the Flowers Bloom and Prosper and Killing as you press. It also has RGB on the side, which I think is pretty tasteful. Both the keycaps and the switches are actually cherry style, meaning they have the cross and are compatible with other cherry switches or keycaps. The switch itself is a low-profile boxed blue. I can't identify who the manufacturer is, but since it's blue, it's very clicky, as you heard from the typing test earlier. Since it's hot swappable, you can actually put any standard cherry style switches, so long as they're 3-pin. Make sure to always use the same switch, or else there might be a height discrepancy like this one. For the longer keys such as Shift, Enter, Spacebar, and the backspace, they use clip-in stabilizers to make sure that the keys don't wobble. To disassemble the stabilizer, you need to move the tab. I used a bent paper clip and popped off the stabilizer. Before attempting to remove the whole stabilizer, make sure to pop both out. This is going to be the easiest part to mod. For the teardown, I just use my trusty switch and keycap remover. Sadly, the keyboard doesn't come with this, and you might need to get it separately. From here, we just get a standard Phillips head and just take out all the main screws. From my count, there's about 10 of them. After removing the screws, you can just flip it over and take the bottom plate out. Be careful with the wire that connects to the USB port. So that's what was rattling. Hopefully we didn't need that. Be careful not to lose these diffusion layers on the side. And again, don't forget to unplug the USB port. So here's our main board. The ports don't look like they have the normal Millimax solder points, but it is hot swappable. So that's very weird. I wouldn't trust this in the long term if I was always switching out the switches. Now essentially we're putting it back just to make sure that it still works. These diffusers can get a little bit tricky putting them back, but just get them at the right angle and they shouldn't really move. So just put the cover back on and screw the 10 screws again. I think this keyboard is good for its budget. If you can get it under 1,000 pesos or under 20 bucks, then this would be a good buy out of the box. It's hot swappable. It has real mechanical switches. The typing height is not that bad. As with all budget keyboards, the clip-on stabilizers will be an easy fix. However, getting blue switches in general is not really something I would recommend to anyone. It would take some time to get used to the function keys, especially when you use Excel, but it really shouldn't be a deal breaker. If you're buying one for the first time, getting brown switches would be the best, but as of writing this, they are out of stock. The red switches wouldn't be too bad. Overall, I give this keyboard a 6 out of 10. It has good potential, especially for its price, and I bet it can sound great after a few modifications. Next week, I'll be modifying the Dark Alien K710 to make it sound the best it can. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to ring that notification bell so that you get notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching, and cheers!